My beautiful souls, my kings and queens. How you doing? How you doing? You better smile there on the side. You. I don't know who you are there. Is it day, is it night there? What country, what continent, whatever it is. You know what I mean? I don't know what kind of circumstances you find yourself, but I got one message for you. Just smile. Easy and for free. No matter what it is, everything is temporary. Me, you, I will call problems. So, why worry? Understand, nothing is permanent. Not me, not you, and especially not what we call problems. It's all in the mind. Take care of your mind, your body, and your soul. Love, respect, and accept yourself no matter what it is. See what I'm saying that? By a beautiful question I got in my inbox, I think this morning. Yeah, this morning. It was, gee, you know what? I'm so sick and tired of that people underestimate me. I said, what? Yeah, people underestimate me, and they always think I'm not intelligent enough and that kind of thing, and at work I have the same, even my own family, my own wife. Listen, I will bring that to you today because I think a lot of people are in this process, and I will tell you exactly what I say to that person. So I asked that person, so everybody underestimate you? Yes. I was like, great. I love it. Everybody be there on our side. What? Even that person in my inbox was like, gee, why? I mean, this is not positive. How this help me? I say, it's super. No, this is like super. Change your perspective, my dear friend, my beautiful soul, my king. That person said to me, gee, I still don't understand it. I was like, let me reply to you. And this counts for everybody there that feel underestimated, feel bullied, feel that other people don't see their real colors or whatever. Listen to me. It's great. Love it. I love it. Now everybody be like, you crazy? Yes, I am. I never say I'm normal. Be careful of people that say they are normal. You know what I mean? Why I'm saying that? Why I say it's great? When people underestimate you, my beautiful souls, first of all, point one, this says much more about them than about you. Point two, this will give you the opportunity to see with who you have to do around you, family, friends, teams, colleagues, partnership, maybe people that you don't know. You see what I mean? It makes you work much even easier, so you can filter who is who and everything like that. And point three, the most important, you are not here to fit in. You are not here to be lovable, respected and accepted by everybody. Love, respect and acceptance, you have to have standard from yourself. I know in the ideal world it will be a different story, but as for the moment, where 90% still sleep with their eyes open, and they still sit under the illusion, the reality created for them, that comparison, fear, anxiety, hate, perfection, and materialism, and so many other things are the normality. Well, you have to be the 1%. Be the 1%. This means like you have to work on your mind, your body, and your soul. Why I always say, mind, take care of your mind because it's a muscle. You have to grow, learn every single day something. If you don't want to read books, do audio books. You can find on internet everything you want about what you want to tell or become. One audio book every single day, you'll be surprised how much you know in 6 months. Body, eat healthy, have movement. Soul, meditation, be in the nature. By meditation, what we learn there, my beautiful souls? Focus. We learn how to breathe. Breathe will stop anxiety and fear. It will put your nervous system back to the normality. No matter what circumstances you find yourself, with family, friends, team, colleagues, no matter where you are, it's so important. By doing meditation, it's so important. Not only you learn how to breathe, which is so essential for your mind, your body, and your soul, but also you learn how to observe your surroundings and not even much more to the interaction with yourself. Like this, you can see what you say to yourself, how you think about yourself, because be careful, words and thoughts are important. What you think you become, what you say so will be. So it's safe to say you have to speak good about yourself, you have to think good about yourself, because if you become negativity, you attract negativity. You become positivity, you attract positivity. You are creators and leaders, not followers and consumers. Again, you are souls having a body, not a body having a soul. I know a lot of people think this is a fairy tale. It's not a fairy tale. The fairy tale is that what I say to you here is a fairy tale. You get me? Anyway, back to the story. See, you have to be able, and I say it in another movie also, to play the fool in order to fool the fool that try to fool you. So if people think wrong about you, and they underestimate you, and they laugh at you, whatever that is, first of all, this says much more about them than about you. Second of all, you know who is who. It makes you work much more easier. You just focus on goals, dreams, and visions. Do you. You're not made here to fit in. You're not made here to be the same like the rest. You're not made here. True power is to be calm. True power, to understand your power and use your focus and energy in what elevates you, what makes you better than yesterday, what brings you to your goals, dreams, and visions. Not in try to convince everybody about your worth. Your task is not. Your task, everybody there on the side, are you a man, a woman, boy, or girl? Your task is not to show to everybody that you're worthy. No. You don't have to show that. Your task is to know that you're worthy. Your task is to love, respect, and accept yourself. Your task is to have faith in yourself. Your task is to work on your mind, your body, and your soul every single day, dedicated, consistent, persistent, and disciplined. Your task is to be a human being. This means you have principles, values, integrity, and compassion for yourself, but also for your surroundings, to make the difference for yourself, your surroundings, and humanity. That's the only way we can rise again. Now again, can be with family, friends, teams, colleagues, partnership, no matter what it is these people treat you in that kind of way. This is much more about them than about you. Second, this makes your life much more easier, and you don't have to find out who they are, and you don't have to try to convince them about your worth of whatever who you are. Let whoever speak whatever. I always say, stop caring about opinions. Learn the art. Don't care about opinions. Let whoever speak whatever. Just be you. Just do you. That's the reason also that many people think if they are unique, being unique and authenticity way, just to try to fit in. You are not made to fit in. That's what the system exactly wants you. That's how the system learn the humanity from small child, or like stay between the lines. Make sure that you fit in. No, that's not how you become a creator and a leader. That's how you become a follower and a consumer. You become a prisoner in your own mind. You are free, but you are a prisoner in your own mind. By illusion, the reality brings to you long momentous ago, because I don't want to call it time, by the school system, which is aka hashtag system. Why? Because they want you to follow and consume, not create and lead. I know that's a harsh truth, but I'm not here to sugar whatever, nobody here. Is the truth. The only way to evolve and create the best version of yourself, to see the reality for what it is, and only then you can create the reality for yourself. You can obtain what you want and become what you want only if you work on your mind, your body, and your soul. Only if you love, respect, and accept yourself. Only if you use principles, values, integrity, and compassion for yourself and your surroundings. It doesn't matter what comes on your way. No matter what kind of people you have on your way. Family, friends, teams, colleagues, maybe partnership. If that's the case, then you take your energy away from these people. You learn to walk alone. By learning to walk alone, you will do your inner work, and you do healing work, and you do shadow work, which is actually so essential for each one of us, because we all pass things in our life. We all been falling down and standing back up. We all been having traumas. We all been having so many other things. You don't need to take medicines for that kind of thing. The only thing that you have to know is to work on your mind, your body, and your soul, by knowing how to breathe, by doing meditation, by try to convince everybody from your worth and who you are. This is not your task. Your task is to know you're powerful, you're beautiful, unique, worthy, and divine. Your task is to understand that you can create and attract what you want. Your task is to work on your mind, your body, and your soul every single day, to use principles, values, integrity, and compassion for yourself and for the surroundings, and maybe for the humanity, to make a difference, to be the difference, to make a change, to be the change, to don't go with the flow, to be the flow. That's the only way you can become who you have to become. I know it's hard. I know it's too much distractions. I know it's a lot of noise. I know you never be teach that. That's what we do here. For this, you have to put the ego away. Ego is not bad. Well balanced, it should just keep you alive. You have to understand. Stop listening to reply, but listen to understand what people don't say. When you have a conversation with surroundings, family, friends, teams, partnership, colleagues, whatever that is, people, I see this so many times around me, people speak to react. No, just listen to understand, and you will see that by doing this, you will observe much more what people don't say. Body language will say a lot to you. The way they speak is going to say a lot to you. By observation, we can teach yourself by doing meditation. You can develop your intuition. And intuition is so important. We all have this. It's one of your biggest power. It will help you to, it's like a GPS to find your way through life between people, obstacles, whatever that is how you want to call it, by using intuition every single day, even for yourself, when the wrong thoughts and words come to yourself, that you can stop that by doing meditation, by doing journaling, by see what you have, not only what you don't have. It's so impermeable and essential for you to understand. By working on your mind, your body and your soul, that's the only way out. The only way out is in. We never be taught. That's what we do here. Learn or learn and relearn. But for this, we have to let the ego away. Because if we're going to say, no, I already know everything. I've been to school. I have so many degrees. You got nothing. I got nothing. The more important stuff to learn, if you want to evolve and learn much more, you have to understand that you know nothing. Like my grandmother say, long time ago, shout out to all my grandmothers. Take care of your grandmother, man. You know what I mean? If you know, I come there with my micro. No, man. No. And my grandmother one day said to me, you know what? If you think you know, you don't know. If you say to yourself, I don't know, maybe you know. Think about this one. And the second thing I want to say to you, be able to play the fool in order to fool the fool that try to fool you. I think it's so beautiful. Because, unfortunately, in this world, people compare themselves too much and they make a competition to each other, to who's much intelligent, who's much more stronger, who have the most money, when we are all the same. And a lot of 90% are still sleeping with their eyes open, but they don't understand by only lifting each other we can rise together. But they still giving in comparison, fear, anxiety, hate, tralala, gossip, and so many other things. Now, for the people who want to evolve and create the best version of themselves, 3 points here. They underestimate you. Yes, I love it. Smile. If you see this, smile. Yes, why? It's good news. Why? This makes your life much more easier. They show themselves. Observe. Don't be mad. Just put the people in the place that they belong. That's all. Walk away from everything that takes you happiness, inner peace, and smile away. It's so important. Love, respect, and acceptance you have to have from yourself. You are here not to fit in. You are not here to show that you're worthy, that you're powerful, that you're beautiful, that you're uniquely worthy. Your task is to know this already. Standard. They never teach you that. Flash news. Flash news. You are powerful, you are beautiful, you are unique, you are worthy and divine. If people underestimate you, this says much more about them than about you. Use this. Use this. And by doing meditation, you will learn how to observe much more your surroundings, but also your inner thoughts, but also your surroundings. Observe. People will tell you much more what they don't say when you observe. They can say a lot of words, but action always speak much more about people that don't say to you. So like, I can say a lot of words, but my action will speak much more about who I am, what I want, and what are my goals and dreams. You know what I mean? By the way I show you what I love and what I don't love, and no matter what it is. But you have to be able to observe that. You have to be able, by observation, to learn that about me. I don't have to say that to you. See what I mean? So that's why it's so important to learn how to observe. This is observation is so important. It will help you to go to intuition. Intuition is your GPS through life. So if people underestimate you, let them do. You have nothing to prove. The only person you have to prove something is your own self, the person that you was yesterday. You have to love, respect, and accept yourself for the powerful, beautiful, unique, worthy, and divine human being that you are. You are here to evolve, to be the best version of yourself, and in this process to help other souls if they want to. But the most important is to don't care about opinions, to don't try to react on it. Let whoever say whatever. Let whoever speak whatever. Be able to play the fool in order to fool the fool that try to fool you. Let them think. In the meantime, you do your thing. It's so important. You know what I mean? So that being said, just give me a big smile and don't be a warrior, be a warrior. Keep going 100 and focus on your goals, focus on yourself, focus on your happiness. Nice day.